Today is Friday, Parashat Bo, and we continue where we left off yesterday. Yesterday, we started learning from Mesilat Yesharim, the path of the just, by the Ramchal, Rabbi Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, who quoted in his introduction to the book, the psukim in the book of Devarim by Moshe Rabbeinu, where Moshe tells us about the main aspects and purpose in life, and it begins by saying, he says, "Ve'ata Yisrael, now Israel, ma Hashem Elokecha shoel me'imach." What does Hashem ask of you? And yesterday we learned about the first two main aspects. The first one was the yir'ah, awe or fear from Hashem. The second one was halicha b'darchei Hashem, the emulating Hashem in terms of our character traits, just the same way that He's merciful, He's kind. We should be also merciful and kind, forgiving, etc. So we continue into the next aspects that Moshe Rabbeinu spoke and that the Ramchal, Rabbi Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, elaborates on here. Ha'ahava, the love for Hashem. Sheyeh nikva belev ha'adam, that it should be set in the heart of a person. Ahava elav yitbarach, love for Hashem. Ad shetitorer nafsho la'asot nahatwa lefanav, so that the soul of a person is stirred, is awakened to do whatever would be pleasing to Hashem. Just like the heart of a person is steered to do, he desires to do things that would be pleasing to his father or his mother out of the love that he has for his parents. It should be just also out of the love that is for Hashem to do whatever would be pleasing to Hashem. He should feel sorry that if something is deficient in doing the will of Hashem, whether within him or others, and he should be even zealously safeguarding this aspect to make sure that him and others do whatever would be pleasing to Hashem, and to feel sorry for whatever is deficient in terms of being pleasing to Hashem, because so important and great it is the love for Hashem. Ve'ismach simcha rabba ba'asotot davar mizeh. And he should have great joy. He should feel very tremendous happiness when he's doing the will of Hashem. He should realize how important it is to do the will of Hashem, and out of his love for Hashem, he should be happy and joyful when he does the will of Hashem. The next aspect, shalemut halev. Shalemut halev hu, what is this perfecting of the heart, or completeness or wholesomeness of the heart? Shetiyeh avodah lefanav yitbarach betohar hakavana. That the serving of Hashem, that a person serves Hashem, should be with pure intent. Dehainu, which means letachlit avodato bilvad, which means for the purpose only of serving Hashem, velo leshom pniya het, and not for any other motives, not for any ulterior motives, not for any for personal serving motives, but rather purely to serve Hashem. Venichlal bazeh, and included in this, sheyeh libo shalem ba'avodah, that his heart should be complete in serving Hashem, and not like one who lacks commitment and he's wishy-washy. One time he does it this way, one time another way. Let's say a person who speaks about himself as being a religious person, yet he doesn't do everything according to halakha. Certain things he agrees with, certain things he doesn't agree with. He's not consistent. Shlemut alev means that a person should be consistent in his observance of Torah. Or also, if a person does something out of routine, out of habit, let's say he gets up in the morning, he goes to prayer, he puts on tefillin, he does the mitzvot, but they're all routine, they're not, they don't include the enthusiasm or the desire to do, or the kavanah, the pure intent to serve Hashem, but rather just as a routine, just like a robot, that also is not proper. But however, his whole heart should aspire to this, to do the service of Hashem with a pure intent, with a focus, and with a consistency, and to be coherent in his observance of mitzvot, which means he's complete and wholesome in his dedication to that purpose of serving Hashem, and not for any other motives. And finally, shmirat kol mitzvot. What is shmirat kol mitzvot? Observance of all the mitzvot. Kemashma'o, this means literally, the Ainu, which means shmirat kol mitzvot kulan, to observe all the mitzvot, Bechol dikdutehem utnaehem, with all their specifications and their stipulations, their conditions, etc. And this was what Moshe Rabbeinu spoke about and what Ramchal elaborated on. To repeat quickly, Ayir'ah, to be God-fearing, to emulate His ways, to love Hashem, to be wholesome and complete in your heart, in your service of Hashem, and finally to observe the mitzvot. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen, and Shabbat Shalom.